Good.
Good.
Okay, I will give you a summary about the lecture you have heard today. It's about the tips for programming in project team and what challenges that are faced by the programmer when they work within a team. First of all, big project always required one person to work for a long period or lots of people work in a lots of time. And it is very hard to make that team work correctly. Because time estimation in project is very hard because programmers are always optimistic. They always say we can do it in couples of days, but actually that will not be finished in that time. And then the professor asked the student, can the project partitionate efficiently? That is not easy because if we add more people to the project, that required a lot of time for them in order to communicate and exchange the ideas and to organize their work together. And that led the professor to talk about the mythical person month problem, which means that you estimate the time for the project, and when the project started to fall behind, you recognize that you have to add more people, and when you add more people, that will cost you more time because you need time for communication. There are two techniques for partitionating project, which are doing that by functional and by task. By functionals mean that person A implement one job and like threads, and person B implement another like semaphores, and C implement logs. And the challenge in this partitionating is it's required a lot of communication between people, because if person A did some changes, he must tell other group in order to make that change. The second partitionating task by task, which mean as you know in implementing and developing software, there are three steps. First, design, and second, writing a code, and after that, test that program. So you can partitionate the task by doing this. Person A take the design, person B take the code, and person C take the test. And the challenge in this technique is balancing the work between the team members. And the next point that professor mentioned is communication, because he said when you add more people to the project, they need more time to communicate with each other, and miscommunication between team members is very common. And there are three persons who can make decision in group. Individual decision, which means that one person make a decision, and the second thing, group decision, which means that all the group have to sit together and take that decision, and that doesn't work because if there are 500 members in the group, that will not be work, and it will take a lot of time. And the second thing, centralized decision, which means that one person have to be a system architect, as it called in companies, and that person must have a big view and can imagine the real situation in order to take that decision. And the system architect must be better, not too clueless, and must know how to deal with the group, and must know how to let the other people to work inside the group. The next point is coordination. The professor said that adding more people to the group means that they need to schedule a lot of meeting, and they have to attend all these meetings in order to communicate with each other. And if the group were big, not all members can attend all the meetings, so they will maybe miss some meeting, and as a result, they will miss the discussion and the decision associated with these discussions. And he said that he usually limits the group to 5 members because he wants the group to be able to make a schedule and meet with each other. And he requires 4 people minimum in each group because because he wanted the student to have real experience and to be ready for working in a real environment. He also mentioned that the group maybe have different situations. Some of them prefer to work in the morning, and some of them prefer to work in the evening, and they may come from different geography. So the last thing, he asked the student what they should do if the project slippage. He said that if they monitor and continuously talking to each other, this problem wouldn't happen. And that's all about the lecture. And my reaction to this lecture, I really like this lecture because it contains a very beneficial information, and it reminds me about my experience when I working in a group in my undergraduate degree. I had to work within five members in a group, and we faced a lot of problems and challenges like this. And the major challenges we faced is time estimation, because we always optimistic, as the professor said. And I think listening to this lecture will help me to prevent mistakes and problems